fraction of decimals. Using the algorithm, the old-fashioned way that your parents use and everybody uses. This is it. And most of you have already figured it out. I know it. This is covered on your note with addition of decimals too. So you do have a note for that. But I gotta tell you, and you follow the same directions. You line them up by decimal point, pad the shorties with zeros. And that was my problem right there. I would see a question like this and go, oh no, like that. Maybe you look at that and you go, oh, easy. Okay, yeah, we'll talk. So we're gonna follow your note. So you line them up vertically by decimal. First problem, the first number does not have a decimal. Yes, it does. It's like underwear. You may not see it, but it's there. It's there. Where is it? It's always to the right of the whole number. So we're gonna write this again vertically, line them up by decimal point. Next, pad the shorties with zeros. So I need 2 zeros here to make my numbers the same number of digits. And now here, my friends, is the type of question that when I was a kid, who am I lying to here? I didn't find out a great way to do this until I was well into an adult, until I was a math teacher. These always gave me the struggles because I always want to add or subtract the whole numbers. No. So when I was a kid, my teachers taught me, right, to borrow. So borrow, subtract, borrow, subtract, borrow, subtract. I always screwed it up. Always. There is a much better and easier way that you will get it right every single time. And now when I see these questions, I don't go, oh no, where's the calculator? Anybody? Calculator? No. Now I'm like, oh, I can do this one. So watch. First thing I do with this is I do all my borrowing first, and then I do all my subtracting, and it's a piece of cake. So, and this goes for numbers. These are small numbers, but if this was 5 million and had all them zeros, you'd do the same procedure. First of all, you take your first number and you go all the way to the number that is not a zero. Okay? So I know I'm going to need to borrow. So I'm going to borrow 1 from this 5, and that's going to make it a 4. And that's going to make this guy a 10. But I know that I'm going to need to borrow for this one too, so that 10 becomes a 9, and now this one becomes a 10. Now if I had more zeros, I could keep on going all the way. But I don't. I just have this $5. Okay. So now that I've done all my borrowing, now I can do all my subtracting, and that's the easy part. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 9 is 0. Drop that decimal like it's hot, right there, so that you don't forget later. 4 minus 2 is 2, and you're done. You're done. Yep. I have a lot of people say it's $3.03. No, it's not, because you got to borrow. If you do all of your borrowing first, and then do all of your subtracting, you will never have a problem. Now, this works with whole numbers too. Like for example, if I have 5,000 minus 297, it works with whole numbers too, okay? I would do the same thing. I would borrow, 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 right? Now subtract, 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 subtract. Why didn't my teachers teach me that? Did they not like me? I think they didn't like me. I don't know. They didn't teach me that. It doesn't seem that hard. It's not that hard. So I thought I would put that in here for your division of decimals, for those of you that see all those zeros and go, oh, I need a calculator. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just do all your borrowing first. Only go to the bank one time. Do all your borrowing first, then do your subtracting. It works great. And now, I'm not afraid of those anymore. I used to hate those questions. Anyway.